Another major fire we were tracking. An evacuation order was in place for Colorado Springs near the airport, forcing hundreds of people to evacuate. And again, this was just to the west of the airport around Milton Proby Parkway, Hancock Expressway, and Powers Boulevard. And again, we're tracking that on the southeast side of the Springs at this hour. It's called the Alturas fire, and it has burned more than 180 acres. And tonight, it is just 15% contained.
The crews are still on the scene near South Powers and Milton Proby Parkway. It's just west of the airport. That's why we find Colette Borderline for us tonight. Colette.
That's right, and those crews just now leaving this area behind me, taking off to another spot. They're making sure that they mop up whatever is left of this fire. Like you guys said, only 15% contained tonight. But during a press conference earlier today, they were hesitant to say it was completely good for the night, but they did use the words knocked down, which is an encouraging sign. Now, the cause of the fire, what's really interesting here, and you can see this field behind me, it's pretty dark out right now, but that's not helping with all of the burnt grass. And this tall, dry grass. That's part of the problem, part of the reason this fire was able to spread like it was today. Now, firefighters are saying it was started by an El Paso County Sheriff's deputy's car, who was originally dispatched to the area after reports of a suspicious vehicle. They drove through tall grass to get to the car and got stuck. Firefighters believe the catalytic converter got too hot on the grass, starting the fire, which moved really fast because of the wind out here today. It's estimated to have burned almost 200 acres. Like you guys were saying, that evacuated about 50 homes. Those have been lifted. Everyone can come home tonight. But it's really only the beginning of the season. Firefighters want us all to help them during what's bound to be a tough couple of months.
We're at the very beginning of summertime, and this is going to be just a good reminder that this could be here for quite a while, especially with these winds and these red flags that we've had, multiple red flags, and our low humidity.
Now, we're just past the airport here on Powers, and the airport was in a shelter in place today because of that fire. There were around 200 people at the airport at that time. Now, that has now been lifted, and inbound flights can once again come in and land at the Colorado Springs airport. But Powers is still going to be closed from Astrazone to Bradley. They expect that closure to last overnight. In the Springs, Colette Bordelon, News 5.